Hello, everyone, and welcome to Vault Companions, Episode 3 of Prey, Remnant Obscura. We're playing a modification of the official Alien tabletop RPG. I am Patrick, your narrator. I will be providing all of the monsters and fiends today. My pronouns are he, him, and I will throw it over to Janie.
Hi, I'm Janie, and playing Buttercup, she, they pronouns, and hi, everybody.
Okay, throw it on over to Derryk.
Hello, everybody. I'm Derryk. I use they, ze, and he pronouns. And I'll be Olesya, who uses she, they pronouns, and I will be, will be. We're still in the present. It's not was yet. I'm going to throw it over to Flynn.
Rude. I'm Flynn. You can use any pronouns for me. I will be playing Bartholomew, who uses he, him pronouns, and everyone will stay alive. Oh, and I'll pass it over to Luci.
Hi, my name's Luci. I use whatever pronouns you would like to give to me, and today I will be playing Dr. Amelia Idlewood, who goes by she, it, and hopefully not just it, via corpseification.
As you can see, we have a lot of stressed out, very talented performers here, and if you would like to support them, we have a tip jar. $3 will buy a drink, protection from panic. $5 will buy stress relief, which can remove one level of stress, can come in handy. $10 will buy an operator, a robotic companion to offer assistance. Visit ko-fi.com/vault companions or click the link using !tip in chat. Now I'll pass it over to Derryk.
Prey is set in a sci-fi world similar to our own. Please enjoy responsibly. Content warnings for this episode may include guns, fantasy violence, harm to loved ones, substance abuse, body horror, monsters/monstrosity, descriptions of severe illness, human trafficking, sexual acts/sex work, characters in crisis after traumatic experiences, both recent and in the past, and medical trauma. We encourage you to step away if at any point this content becomes not enjoyable for you. We are keeping each other safe at the table and want you to enjoy safely too. Use !CW in the chat to review our content warnings at any time.
And with that, last we left off, it seems that a couple of choices were made. The station is now pre-programmed to do a maneuver, a small flight correction that just adjusts the tilt and angle of the station ever so slightly, angling it toward the sun. But also, at the same time, they're running a test, a pre-programmed test that puts an enormous amount of stress on the reactor. Now, usually these two things in solitude are not a problem. But now, in conjunction, the shield network, the magnetic shield network that protects from like all of the debris of the asteroid field, any large mineral like asteroids actually striking the station. Well, it's not running at full capacity right now. And that's dangerous.
Yeah.
So, Bartholomew, you are currently delving downward toward the Schicht, the big structure that this is all built around, where the research and development kind of laboratories are, but more importantly, where the reactor core is. Everything that feeds into the station. You're going deep into the bowels of Colossus.
Yes.
Olesya, you heard the words big guns and immediately took off toward that direction
Yes.
as the shields will probably not be enough to protect from these enormous asteroids coming down, asteroids and meteorites striking the station. And because of that, the secondary rail guns, these enormous, like, 3-story tall structures,
Yeah.
are kind of the last line of defense. You are charging that way. Dr. Idlewood and Buttercup, you are still in the security office. You just recently were able to lower the lockdown, freeing up some of the station's operations, opening up some of the available routes, making sure that the station is not completely blocked out from escape pods and from free traversal.
Quick question.
Yes.
What time is it?
It is early hours in the morning. Like, this is essentially, this has been like 24 hours. This is,
Okay.
yeah. What you started off at the start of this, during episode 1, it has been like probably about 24 hours.
Okay, so I should be awake by now.
Probably.
Keyword should be.
Should be. How many alarms
Good
does
morning,
Buttercup
person.
have?
7.
Yeah. Yeah, she does.
We're actually in this office as Buttercup is just kind of starting to rouse. Dr. Idlewood,
Mm-hmm.
would you still be at the security terminal?
I can't imagine there's many other places to sit. So yeah.
Solid.
And remind me, did you hold onto your transcribe or did you pass it off?
I do not have my transcribe. I have I have Buttercup's transcribe.
Yeah. I have Barty's. Barty has Dr. Idlewood's. And Dr. Idlewood has Buttercup's. But Buttercup and Dr. Idlewood also have my computer because they haven't left the office yet.
Yeah. So, you actually, you get a email, like it drops into your inbox. You're able to, like, just because it's an email. You could have had like kind of that window open just to make sure that things are, because you're getting constant updates from those around you. I will say, you got some updates from Radner, and they're descending into madness. He is not doing well. It's hour 18, and I think I've figured out which of my clothes are mimics.
It's been 2 hours since we talked.
You know, I want to say, like, you hear every once in a while one of Buttercup's alarms go off, and they're like these really annoying songs, and they go on for a second too long before she turns it off and goes back to sleep, or tries to go back to sleep.
I record them every single time, and I send them to Radner. Just an audio recording of your alarm.
As you are checking up on status of the medicine team, you get an email directly to your account. The message is encrypted. It's not like a hard encryption. It's just kind of something to make sure that like anyone that was just kind of perusing your like an open computer wouldn't be able to see the subject of the email. But you get a message from hold on, I have to find her.
We're vamping,
Tracy,
and we're vamping for you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I have too many names I have to go through. There's a lot of people on this station.
Absolutely.
So if you're watching, type in what songs you think Buttercup has to wake her up.
Firework by Katy Perry.
Let's see. I have it here in a Tracy Meeks sends you an email, and they're from corporate intelligence. You can tell because corporate intelligence is the one that handles all IT and like corporate secrets are all kind of under the same umbrella, because if they're going to keep the system secure, they want to have technical professionals that can do it. So a lot of the software engineers also double as kind of system surveillance. So you get a email from Tracy Meeks, and it's, I think you've probably had them as a patient once or twice for some, you know what, give me a observation roll for Tracy Meeks.
Okay. We're just
Tell us all of
the
our medical
dice.
records.
Wait, let me see. How good am I at memorizing medical records that I should not be memorizing? Where on earth is my character sheet? Yes, thank you. Okay, awesome. I'm doing observation.
Yes.
Awesome. Is that rolling?
Yes, it rolled.
Awesome.
Oh, okay.
Joy.
So, you rolled 2 successes, but you also rolled a panic. And so, Tracy Meeks is a systems engineer, but she's also in corporate intelligence. And she's not a cop, but she's kind of a cop.
She's a narc.
She's a narc. And like, I would like you to roll, or actually I'll just, for this roll, just add a stress.
I gotta add a stress anyways.
Yeah.
4 stress. Okay.
Okay. Easy,
4 stress.
easy. Just
I'm
the
so
stress.
Yeah.
But you did, I will allow, because you got 2 successes, you remember, they tried to get a meeting with you because they were, it's strange. They tried to pass off a pregnancy test as a positive, and it's standard procedure. It is heavily encouraged that, in fact, there are no children on the station. Children are not allowed. And anyone who is finds themselves expecting is given the ultimatum of, if you want abortive care, it is immediately provided. If you don't, we have to send you immediately back towards Earth, because you just don't know what the effects of artificial gravity are on a fetus. You don't want to test kind of like what that
Good point. Didn't think of that.
that lingering long effect could be. And so travel back to Earth takes 3 months already. This is like an expedited, you get out of here immediately. And it was, you remember it being a little peculiar that she insisted that she had a positive, but you were easily able to test it, and it's like, no, you don't. It's not. You're negative. No, everything's fine. You open the email, and it's after a bit of encryption. It says, "Urgent. She's trying to kill me. I can't talk here. She might see. You helped me. You tried to help me once, but I need your help now."
Okay, that's not a location. That's just a scream into the void for help.
Do you want her? She fully has an email address. This wasn't encrypted that you can't send back a response. There is an email address that you can send back to.
I guess I just asked where. The thing is, Dr. Idlewood remembers basically everyone that she's had to interact with as a doctor on the station, because she doesn't do it very often.
Yeah. You're usually your cases are high priority where things have to be signed off officially.
Just send an email back. Who? Where? What?
A response comes. Hitomi is onto me, but I didn't do it. She's trying to kill me. I can't. If she has control of the station. If she finds me, I'm dead, and my secrets die with me.
Hitomi's our lovely friend who pissed off Olesya for an entire episode and a half, right? just to double check. I just forward that message to Olesya. And then I still didn't get a location very specifically, did I?
No, but
No.
These things have locations on them, right?
I will say, give me a Comtech roll for you to try and kind of. There is just a little bit of a buffer that you can see she is throwing up so that she is not picked up by automatic security systems. Because after all, Hitomi, if you'll remember, there was this mole that Hitomi was looking for. Oh, goodness.
So that's 1 success and 3 critical failures. For those that cannot see my rolls.
So, do you think Dr. Idlewood would get stressed out having this dialogue, having this back and forth?
I think everything right now is an end of the world emergency. So yes. Yes, I do think Dr. Idlewood would get that stressed out over anything.
I'm gonna need you to roll me a stress response roll. I let it go last time, but now I think.
I also need to add. I need to add 3 stress, right?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Awesome. I'm at 7. How do I roll? How do I roll a stress response roll?
You should
What
be
is
able
this, a
to
D6?
just. You should just be able to, on the left side of the page. There is.
Just click on the stress responses thing, I think, right?
Yes. Click on the stress response, and it should incorporate all the dice you need to roll.
I'm clicking it. It's not doing anything.
Oh dear.
Oh, I got a 5.
It's a
Oh, I got so many because I clicked too many times.
Well, I
It
mean,
was just being
technically, you did get 3 failures. So,
Should I go ahead and roll the 4th one?
that's fine. We'll leave it at 3. I think 3 is enough for Dr. Idlewood. The first stress level is frantic. All skill rolls based on strength get -2. Hey, you're not necessarily doing anything with strength. The next one is 7. Your action fails regardless of successes roll, and you gain 1 stress level. Okay,
Cool.
so you're
I'll go up to 8 stress. Hold on.
and a
How much stress kills you?
that's an interesting question for me to answer, because it may just, well, you might find out pretty soon. Anyway, a 3 is aggravated. All skill rolls based on empathy get -2 dice. So,
Hey guys, I have terrible news for you. That's the healing one.
So, not only do you get, like, you feel the tremors in your fingertips as, like, adrenaline is pumping through your body, but you're also now, Tracy is pissing you off, like, being, like, obscuring their location and asking for help at the same time. Like, hey, they've got to meet you halfway. Like, there has to be some level of trust, and you're just not getting there.
The security isn't helping you anyways. If I can figure it out, she can figure it out.
And
I'm not a computer person.
and she's like, fine, where are you heading? And I'll meet you there.
Buttercup's office.
Yeah, I'll get to the top of the tower. There's no real way to confirm whether or not she is actually, making her move now, but her correspondence with you stops.
Awesome. Perfect. Great. We're gonna wake Buttercup up. Just started like shaking her very softly. Not even, like,
5 more
shake her.
minutes.
It was like I was gonna put a hand on her, but I'm shaking so much.
5 more minutes.
I think your 5 more minutes alarm already went off, Buttercup.
Okay, 7 more.
I think that one went off too. Please get up.
3 more.
Buttercup, we need to go to your office. Like, now.
But I was dreaming.
And I'm sure you will dream many times again.
Okay,
But-
okay. I'll get up. Oh my gosh, it's too early.
As you rouse Buttercup, you shaking with anger and fear, and Buttercup, stretching and rubbing the sleep from their eyes. You both depart the safety of the security office heading up toward the steeple, which is where the bridge is, where the a lot of the kind of, if this were a stadium, this would be where the box seats are. Like, there's a lot of filigree, a lot of pomp and circumstance to that area. So you head off. You said you have 8 stress?
Yes.
Well, you really should do your affirmations in the morning. I'm just saying.
As you are making your way out into the kind of passageway between the hand and the steeple, which are the 2 sections that you're traveling to, you hear this deep booming sound just reverberates through the station. As you stand there a moment more, I would like you to make another... Actually, as you're standing there, there's just like this moment where you freeze. Like, it's just your body just locks up, and then and you can tell that the sound has gotten louder and closer. I would like both of you to make a panic roll.
Okay. And a panic roll, you do the same way as a stress roll. You just press the panic roll one.
Yes.
Awesome. Perfect. Awesome. This is
Need to
great.
find a
And will
table
not go
for that,
poorly.
though. I need to bookmark this.
I think it's trying. Yeah, there we go.
So, what'd you end up getting?
I got a 9.
You scream your
Which is the
lungs
highest I could have gotten.
Yeah, you scream your lungs out, losing your next turn and unable to perform any interrupt actions before then. Your stress level is reduced 1 step, but every friendly PC in the zone must make an immediate panic roll. So, Buttercup, I'm going to need you to make 1 panic roll first, and then a subsequent panic roll because of Dr. Idlewood just kind of losing it.
It's like just an anguished cry of despair.
1 second. Sorry, I'm having a little bit of trouble with my roller. I really apologize for that.
Problem.
Panic, you said first?
Yeah, so go ahead and go to the panic response on the left-hand side of the character sheet and click it once. And... all right. You got a 3. The booming echo of whatever it is that made this sound makes you twitchy. You just, like... you went from being, roused from sleep to suddenly something enormous is echoing, calling at you through the station. I want you to raise your stress 1 more level and give me another panic roll.
Is Barty the final girl?
Paranoid. You cannot give or receive help or skill rolls until panic ends.
We just fixed this one.
Hey, fight or flight, and you immediately are like, things are trying to kill me right now. And as you're thinking that, these are wide corridors with which like many people travel, and you see a shadow loom around the corner, just this dark clawing shade, just and you are the only things within this corridor. It has one direction it is traveling, and you are in the middle of it. What would you like to
arm
do?
and start running. The opposite direction. Don't even care where anymore. Just
Okay, so
grab
if we're
Buttercup.
running, can Buttercup still turn invisible?
Yes. Hold on. I believe it's the it's not invisible. What you do is you morph. You morph into
I'm a mimic.
one of the
I need
neuromods.
to roll another panic roll.
One of the neuromods you selected, one of the Typhon powers that you were able to get as a privilege of being the executive of this station, you were able to steal one of their powers. So you can change into a simple shape. As Dr. Idlewood and Buttercup are standing there, what does Buttercup change into immediately?
A trench coat.
As Dr. Idlewood lets out this enormous scream at this thing, this hideous creature coming around the corner, suddenly the person next to you turns into an article of clothing.
Yeah, I need to make another panic roll. That's terrifying.
And you said you grabbed Buttercup to
I grabbed Buttercup's arm, and then
in-
suddenly I'm just holding onto a trench coat that she was not wearing. You know what? Honestly, no, I don't even notice she's transformed. I'm still running. I'm just pulling the trench
You're
coat.
just dragging her.
You are
Assume that I'm going crazy.
you have the arm of this fairly stylish and sleek black trench coat with like a gold jewelry chain on the back. It's actually very chic. But you wouldn't really notice that considering you're simply running in the opposite direction of whatever the hell this thing is. Go ahead.
It's Prada, okay? It is that's a designer, right? It's Prada.
Go ahead and give me a mobility roll.
I also think that as soon as I notice that I'm not pulling a person, I turn to look and I don't see her. So I just assume she got out of the way. Like she found a place to duck and hide and just didn't tell me, which sucks. Whatever.
You don't know anything about research and development. They purposefully obscure and block any information that comes out. You don't know about alien powers. Well, you know slightly about alien powers, but you don't know to the extent. You don't know that people can turn into articles of clothing?
So I got 4 successes, but I got two critical fail, as it were.
Go ahead and roll me 2 stress responses.
I'm also gonna go ahead and go up to 9 stress real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a 9 and a 5.
Okay. Frantic again. So you're already frantic. You can't get even more frantic. Well, you can. You do. You get more frantic. But you're mess up. Your action fails regardless. You are running, and this thing, you feel as it starts running too. Because while it was just like clawing its way around the station, it was just making this horrendous sound. But then it's suddenly throwing its mass into like galloping, and you can feel the entire corridor as it shakes around you. Just the thum, the thum, the thum. I'm gonna make an attack roll. I managed to roll fairly low. You take 5 damage minus your whatever armor you have.
I don't have armor.
What
And I
is your
don't have 5 health either.
Okay.
So
Patrick, don't.
I would like you to roll me 2d6s. One of them is going to be a 10, and one of them is going to be the 1. And that is going to be your critical injury.
all right. Hold on. How do I roll just a d6? I've got physical d6s. Hold on. I'm not going to struggle against roll 20. Okay, the first one is a 2.
Okay.
And that one is a 6, so 26.
You are running as you are basically throwing your entire body in the forward direction without any kind of like care about how or what you're doing. There's 1,000 different alarms in your body saying, ow, this hurts. And you are just ignoring them, throwing your body at high speed. And it's not quite fast enough as this huge beast slashes at you. And it slashes across your back, slashing your shoulder. You get -2 dice on all rolls that normally require 2 arms. And this includes your weapon. As it's a critical injury and you are broken. So you like it slashes and throws it hits you, and its momentum throws you forward, sliding on the ground. I'm going to need... It sounds like I'm picking on you.
I don't feel picked on. I feel like this is just how alien invasions go.
I'm going to need a survival roll.
All right. Let me tell you right now, I'm gonna get some critical failures.
Question:
I
Does,
still have 9 stress.
does this whole thing, does it knock me out of my trench coat disguise?
Give me a mobility roll, and we'll see if you kind of like manage to dodge it in any fashion, being that you're a trench coat. You actually you can still move as an object. That's the funny thing, is like you can still have propulsion. So perhaps you like skittered out of the way, or give me mobility and we'll see.
I got 1 success and 4 critical failures
Okay.
on my survival roll. I don't think the stress on the character sheet goes that high. Do I just stop at 10?
Yeah, you do.
Okay. 10 stress, no health.
Don't be so nonchalant
Yes.
about this, Patrick.
No, I was asking about that because if she got out of it, then she could like use her other thing and
Yeah.
maybe fight back a little.
If you want to just choose to fail, you just drop out of the form.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you skitter across the floor. Because of the momentum and force, I am gonna have you take 1 damage as you just kind of bounce off the floor. And that puts you back as a person. And as you're standing there, seeing Dr. Idlewood on the floor, what does Buttercup choose to do in this moment?
I used my other Typhon ability.
You fire a force bolt. Like, focus something in your brain. Oh, make sure that you use the Psi Hypno in your inventory to give you the psychic points in order to use that. But you fire off this bolt. There's no roll necessary. You came back up into human form and fired off this bolt. Now, this bolt does damage to this creature. You see, like, it hits, it shudders, and, like, there's an impact. But the most important thing is that anything hit by this is knocked prone. So you see this thing, like, fall onto its side, slashing at the air as it, like, kind of struggles to right itself. Dr. Idlewood, because you failed your kind of rallying, you're not actually, because it's not a fatal injury. There are injuries on here that have a time limit and an expiry to it. You are simply incapacitated for this turn. So Buttercup, it comes back around to your turn. What would you do in this moment?
Do I know where I am right now?
Yeah, when you are in mimic mode, you're cognizant of the world around you. You have like knowledge of your movement and the space you are in. So you're fully aware that you moved into the corridor, or that Dr. Idlewood grabbed you and ran with you. So you are fully aware that they took you and took the brunt of this attack.
But like, where am I in the? Is there somewhere where I can drag Dr. Idlewood to?
Yeah, I'll say you can simply drag them into a smaller, like, office that's just to hide, or if you would like, you can give me a stamina roll to try and drag them to the elevator that is at the end of this corridor.
Right. Okay. I did a stamina, but can I push it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Add a stress level and then re-roll the dice, keeping the ones that are successes.
Okay, I have one success.
It's kind of all you need, because the only thing that's fighting you is the fact that Dr. Idlewood really can't help you. They're kind of not in a bad place, but there's definitely like there's no physical ability that they can offer to help you with their movement. They're just they've been absolutely smashed by this creature, but you're able to grab a hold of their arm and simply just drag them on the floor across the rest of the distance into that elevator, slapping that close elevator button as this creature gets back to its feet, claws down this hallway, the doors. Bing. As you just narrowly avoid another encounter with this creature. We're going to cut away from there. We're going to cut to it's not, the artery has many aspects to it. A lot of it is for like a lot of volume of travel. But there are like service corridors. And that's where we find Bartholomew and Pia traversing downward into the Schicht. As she leads the way with a flashlight. Yeah, it's I mean, it's a very impressive structure, but it's unfortunately far outside of my technological understanding, simply because of its outdatedness. I simply use much more advanced things to get the same job accomplished, but it is we depend on what we have at our disposal.
I already forgot. What's that guy's name that we're going to?
Hold on. His name is Sergey.
Sergey. I don't know why I thought it started with an O. That as soon as we grab Sergey, then he should be able to understand what we need to do to fix it, correct?
Yes, he's
Get in and
an
be able to
expert
stop.
in
Okay,
this
perfect.
in this very specific field of technology. Hopefully I am very hopeful
yes.
that the containment breach went upward instead of down into the core, because it's not that
Don't say that right now, Pia. Actually, I don't know that I can handle the thought of that, actually.
Well, I'm afraid that you'll die and I will be forced to proceed on my own. And because
Cool.
I mean, to be honest, you are a very small and frail man, and I'm very scared for you.
I'm 6'7". Okay.
Yes, but I mean,
Skinny doesn't mean frail. That doesn't make me small.
potato tomato. Anyway, we
Okay.
are
Okay.
making a.
Well, Olesya has taught me quite a bit in self-defense, so it's fine.
Oh, I'm sure the psychopath in charge of our security, I'm sure they've been instrumental in keeping you in fighting form.
We'll be laughing about this moment as soon as she saves our lives. So let's get Sergey.
You walk down like it's not artificial gravity, but it's very low gravity, because it's just kind of the residual gravity that is operating in the Schicht. So you kind of like bob as you walk. It's a very narrow tunnel. It's a bit claustrophobic, but the advantage being that you can see everything around you. You can see like the kind of conduits that are moving along your side. There's several emergency lights down the corridor, so it's a fairly easy travel. And eventually at some point, she takes out her wrench and like grabs hold of a security bolt and wrenches it, and a door just like opens up for you, and she shines her flashlight inside. I think we have made our way to storage. So this should be just, well, it wasn't storage. What it was a armory for.
It does. Yeah.
You walk
Go ahead,
into a
sorry.
room that is enormous. It is like a cathedral. And there is just shelves and shelves and shelves. But you also see old, like, Soviet era tanks. You see anti-aircraft weapons. And you see, like, these artifacts, these relics of a long gone past. I've only been through here once, but it's like a museum down here. The Soviets actually thought of this as a forward attacking post, and it's charming that they thought that they could use their battle tanks in space. It was delightfully fun to find on my first venture down here.
Okay, cool, yeah. That it's super charming. That I don't think that we'd be able to drive those tanks out.
Oh, absolutely not. They're absolutely worthless
helpful.
up here in space. It was a vast waste of resources. But there are other things in the armory I have pilfered from time to time. You can make
Let's grab some stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, make me a observation roll.
Okay. I don't add any dice to it.
Okay.
Right?
No, you don't add any dice to it.
Okay. I got 0 successes and 0 panics, but I got a 2, and it made that gold for me.
I'll say this. You know what? Pia will look. Yeah, what's that?
Can I push it? But then that adds me a stress. But I'm only at 1.
Yeah,
and everybody else is partying, so fuck it. Let's go. I click stress, and I press this button push. Ooh, look at that! I did it cool. 2 successes.
You
no fails.
Walk in, and you find AK-47s. You find old, like, old, like, officer trench coats. You find a lot of kind of out of shape equipment. But one of the things you do find is a grenade launcher. It's very simple. It just simply fires an explosive that way.
So dangerous for a spaceship.
Takes one look at it and is like, oh, please don't use this ever unless it is an emergency. You would blow a hole in the hull and we would be sucked out and die.
Yeah. Unless it's an emergency, so maybe we should have it on us.
Yeah. She reaches and grabs it and off the shelf and puts it in your hands. And she is able to grab just an old AK-47. And she's like, even this is very dangerous. And I'm not. I might stay with my wrench. I think my wrench is more my
last resorts. Yeah.
Yes.
Mine too. My little pistol. I know. I mean, it's not little. It's my pistol. It's good. So that's fine.
You're walking amongst a lot of Soviet era stuff, but this is a giant storage space, and so you start to see like some things that look like they're from the station, like lab tables.
Did my observation count towards me finding any aliens? Was that what that was for? And did I fail that part? I did.
You start to see office chairs. You see like 3, 4, 5, 12, 20.
There's too many office chairs.
36. I would like you to make a stress roll.
No, thank you. Okay. I just added a stress to myself. Why did I do that? I clicked it twice by accident.
Okay.
So
we will take the first one. Aggravated. All skill rolls based on empathy get -2 dice.
Yeah. I got aggravated marked now. Thanks.
There's no way that you stashed 50 office chairs in this one space.
Hey, Pia, we gotta kind of take it back. Let's go backwards, actually. We're taking it back now. Just shush,
Pia
and we're taking it back.
leans over to you. Do you think now would be a good time for that emergency?
Yeah. Okay. I didn't think right. Maybe not. Okay. Maybe we should run first and then... No. Okay. And Bart's going to try...
Give me a ranged attack roll.
Ranged combat. Guess how many I have in that, folks. But I don't have to add any die, so I'm pressing submit. Oh my god, I didn't get any fails.
You got one success. You chamber this grenade launcher. It's simple. Just launches a projectile forward, and you aim as best you can at the center of this group, and you hit, and you hear immediate squeals and hisses as things twist into black shapes, and some resolve into dark clumps of dead material, but others immediately claw their way to life and hissing at you. Pia grabs you by the arm forcefully and is immediately running through. I will get you there. We will get that together. And is going to try and make a mobility roll to get you there.
Yeah. At the moment, Bartholomew is, I'm pretty sure, no roll necessary, like Ruby Rod screaming. Has high pitch.
Pia, as she's running, a thing leaps on her shoulder,
No.
knocking her to the ground. But she, in her last moment, gives you a shove forward and shouts at you, "Through the door, down the elevator, go!"
Bartholomew hesitates for a second and runs through the door, down the elevator.
You hear 3 wet thunks from a wrench hitting meat. And then you hear no more.
No! Patrick, don't make me cry. Okay, I can't do anything about it. I gotta go.
You make it to the elevator.
Okay.
As you do, hitting the button, the doors close and you are left on your own as you descend down further into the core. It takes a few minutes and you arrive there. The doors, bing, open up, and there's just one corridor heading down into a dark, like a brightly lit chamber further on. But as you step off the elevator, coolant cycling's test initiated now. Coolant cycle test initiated now. All systems on low power and standby. The elevator behind you is non-operational.
Cool. So, firstly, Bartholomew, while in the elevator, kind of was in shock, and I guess just held his pistol up so that if anything were right there at the doors, he'd be able to shoot it, and then just kind of like out of despair, immediately like drops his hands like fuck, and starts walking cautiously, but as quickly as possible.
We cut
Straight ahead.
from you, Olesya.
Thank God, oh no.
You,
Mhm.
with purpose and vigor, made your way to the railguns at the exterior, at the perimeter of the ship. As you are on your way, give me a mobility roll if you're trying to dodge any kind of danger, and give me a ranged combat roll if you're trying to fight your way through it.
You know this girl doesn't dodge. Once again, I'll roll all of my d6. So I have 7 stress. Holy shit. Can I tell you that my successes and my critical failures equaled each other? I had 4 and 4.
Now, you opted not to take a med pack.
Yes.
So, you charging your way, you like shotgun swinging around, boom, mimic gone. Another mimic jumps at you. You butt of the gun, like smack it out of the air, boom, gone. Phantom, you see in the distance. You duck behind as it shoots a force beam that explodes like right in front of like an atrium potted plant, and the corner of it just shatters. You dodge around a corner. You are able to shoot it in the face and get a heavy hit on it before it flash teleports around to the side of you and slashes you with its like tentacles. Like dark tentacles reach out and slash you across. You said you have 2 health?
Yes, I have 2 health.
Okay.
That's a lot of dice that I'm hearing.
I am so sorry.
Are you?
They got like 7 successes.
Okay.
So that is 7 damage in total.
7 damage. So 2 is mitigated by my armor. So I still would take. Is it 3
5.
after?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So you'll take 3. What is your HP?
Well, I would take 5, but like 3 would be overage because I have 2.
I
no,
need
yeah,
you
you need me to roll 2d6.
I need you to roll 2d6.
And what if we did it?
33.
This creature, this phantom that can exist as a dark entity and yet has some cloying voice that has like on the edge of humanity, just kind of backhands you. Its tentacles slash at your face. You get one of your eyes, just a slash across it as it is gouged. You get a -2 on ranged combat and observation. This needs surgery. This is a very serious injury. And you fall to the ground. I'm going to need you to make a rallying roll, which is a survival roll.
Okay. So survival. Oh my god. Okay. So that's 4 plus 7. So almost the same exact pool I was just rolling. Okay. It's all gonna be okay.
Don't laugh like that.
If only there was a doctor who offered to come with you or something.
Stop! Don't.
It's not okay. It's not okay. I got 6 ones.
It
Zero
grabs
max
you.
Stress. 0 health. Max stress.
And as it is, there is no like fight left in Olesya's body. Like it is, as your vision pools with red, you struggle against it with the last of your remaining strength.
Can I do one thing before anything happens?
No, because as you are, that last thing, that last, whatever it is that you think is your last stand, you hear a voice call from behind you, "No, not today, you fucking bitch!" And Leonka charges in, jams her submachine gun in the Phantom, and just sprays, letting the recoil go up the Phantom as it just like you watch as it dissolves in a twist of like blackened ichor and just dissolves on the floor into this husk. And she immediately grabs you, grabs a med kit, and like adrenaline shot to your heart immediately. Like you feel the spike, and she's like on you, like doing what she can for your face, doing what she can for your other injuries, and she's like, "You fucking stupid! Why would you? This is the dumbest thing you've ever done. I am so mad at you!" And she thrusts a bottle of water in your direction, like pulls off the cap and is like, "Make yourself useful and drink and wash your face, you fucking dumbass!" And she is swearing in a stream of Russian that you have not heard in so long. "I can't believe you do this to me. You can't leave me on this fucking station all on my own. You stupid fucking... Oh my god, I can't believe this."
I was fine. I promise.
"You are fine. I am going to fucking kill you myself. You... Oh, you egotistical. I am so mad at you."
Man, if you liked me that much, you could have just told me.
"I need you to survive so all of these fucking morons don't get me killed. You are almost as bad as them because you know how to use gun and you don't use it right. Shoot the thing that's trying to kill you."
You obviously didn't see me shoot the 6 or 7 before you showed up.
"Oh, that did you so much good when you were dangling and dying in front of me."
Pulls out the grenade that I have. I had backup plan.
"You were going to set off a recycling charge." Oh, je mush, a string just of mumbling. I am going to make sure you can get on your feet. You are going to drink this water, make yourself useful, and we are going to get those railguns back online so that I do not die out on a barren rock out in space.
If you didn't want to die on a barren rock out in space, you could have stayed on Earth.
I like money.
Fair. That is fair.
Go ahead and heal yourself back up to 1 health, as she doesn't have medical training. She has enough knowledge to get you like on your feet.
Yeah.
As she like pushes the water bottle into your hand and says like, drink. I don't.
Okay, I'm drinking.
Fucking God. Give me a observation roll.
Oh, okay. This is okay. This is all of my d6s because I am at 10 stress at this point. Fuck me. That's 1 success and 5 critical failures.
Okay, this was a passive thing. So I'm just going to have you roll 1 stress response roll. Go ahead and roll a d6 plus your stress level, which is 10, minus your resolve.
Which is my wits and empathy divided by 2.
Yes.
A 13.
No, you don't spot it.
Well, great.
Okay. She drags you along. You can see that she's also in rough shape. Like, she doesn't come up to you like freshly changed and out of a shower. Like, she has like a wound to her leg that is keeping her from walking at full speed. She has definite like she's lost a considerable amount of blood. But she's still like she's in way better shape than you are.
Mm-hmm.
And she's as she's walking, she's like, fucking, I heard over the emergency message that we are going to be low shield power, and when she said guns, I fucking knew that you were heading there, and I was like, I bet Olesya is being.
Give me the chance to shoot the rail guns. I'm going to take it.
Yes. Unfortunately, I'm a little embarrassed. I used to be. I had a neuromod for this. I had an implant for Comtech, but I had it readjusted and it blanked my memory. You know, it's a standard thing with neuromods. You can at any time when you get a neuromod, you can get it uninstalled. Neuromods, when you inject them into your body, it's a small needle that injects into your brain, and it puts it implants material in your memory center. That's what allows it to be so easily written into your human genetics.
Yeah.
The advantage is that you can use that to write in memories and experiences, and that's what allows you to like suddenly learn, like you can know the oboe at a expert level with just the injection of a neuromod, or you can understand the thermodynamics of a jetliner just with this injection. The problem is that when you get it removed, it's easily removed. It removes all of your memories up to when that neuromod was installed. And so it's, you have a ton of experiences of some of your security officers coming in and them forgetting protocol and them forgetting where, supply closets, how they're kept. And you're like, they redid a neuromod, and you know that they're just gonna be like useless for a day because they have to get reacquainted with things. And she's like, Leonica's like, I mean, it's a big gun. I can fire a big gun, but I'm not gonna be. I used to be able to fucking knock like a pebble out of the sky. I can't do that anymore.
Then you shouldn't have changed your neuromods. I don't know what you're talking about. I chose one and stuck with one.
Fucking, I stick my neck out to save you, and all you do is you backtalk me, and I don't understand.
Is it backtalking you if I am your superior?
Fucking, this woman is just fucking on my ass. And she leads you.
You wish.
She leads you to one of the railguns. This enormous structure on the edge of the Colossus that reaches up into the sky because you need to fire a projectile magnetically at speeds that are unheard of on Earth, in order to affect any change on the trajectory of these asteroids. And she's like, well, I can... Let's get in there and figure things out, because I don't know what to do to help you, but I will do what I can.
You act like I need help. And she walks in.
You walk into this, basically, it's not just like a saddle in front of a giant trigger. Like, that's just archaic. There's no reason for that. It's a computer bank with a lot of visualization and targeting apparatus that works in conjunction with the sensors of the station. Now, I will give you an option here. You can either choose to use the sensors of the station in order to do these attacks, essentially, and you'll be rolling Comtech. Or you can turn off the sensors and minus one of your dice in order to use ranged attack.
Okay. I have a 0 in Comtech as it is. And minusing one of my dice would put me at a 0 with ranged combat.
I mean, it's dealer's choice at this point.
I will do so. It's either a wits Comtech or an agility range combat, right? Is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'll take the -1 from range combat because I have a 4 in agility instead of a 3 in wits.
You sit down at the computer and immediately a HUD pops up. Like your screen is filled with different numbers and measurements, and it starts tracking incoming projectiles. You can see that the shields are already getting battered. Like you can see the flicker of magnetic propulsion as it deflects these things. Usually this is all standard affair. It's more frequently, but you can see that there are kind of a waning power. There are gauges that are saying like how much shield efficacy is left, and it's not a lot. Like I think it's probably at like about 18%. And so you just get behind that computer chair, and I would like you to make your first ranged attack.
Okay. 6 successes and 1 critical failure.
Okay. 6 successes. You don't need any kind of guidance. You don't need any kind of computer telling you what to do. You know how to shoot a gun. And so you engage the system, and it's startlingly quiet. as it propels a small hunk of metal at speeds hitherto unheard of. And you just see it hit this rock in the atmosphere, in above your Colossus, and it separates. You don't even really hear a sound because it is space. You're not getting any feedback from these hits, but you're seeing one after another. You are immediately sighting and firing, sighting and firing. And then you see a golden light from outside the observation window. And you turn to look just as Olesya, someone is here and they are very happy to see you. And you see one of those strange weavers that you saw emerge from the Typhons stinging each other. This golden energy kind of like ripples across it. As you see it coming closer and closer. You didn't notice this before, but there must have been a hull breach from somewhere in the station, because like you see as you're looking out, a bit of detritus has been projected out. Like you see a desk, you see boxes and crates, but you also see a corpse. You see just a body floating there. And this golden weaver comes over, hovers over it for just a second, like picks it up into its field, and like some kind of energy transfers into it. And after a moment, as it's like, it gets enveloped in blackness, and you recognize another phantom being made as it like suddenly zeroes in on your location. And the is like, what the even fuck is this? They make these things? Oh, shitting fuck. And you hear her reload her weapon, and she says, you fire at big death rocks. I fire at thing that almost killed you. You see more. The Weaver is just going through, finding these unfortunate victims in the close proximity of the Colossus, finding them and reanimating them into phantoms, one after another, after another, after another. As you are rattling off, as you are firing off more shots at these asteroids coming in, you start to hear Lianka's submachine gun rattle off. Just they are not happy with me. They are not very happy with me.
Wild question. Really wild question. How many of them are there?
At this point, there are... You know what? Let me roll for it. Three phantoms converging.
Three phantoms and the Weaver.
And the Weaver.
I know that we know that we can take out the phantoms. We've done them before. I don't know what the fuck this Weaver can do. Oh my god. This is a space station. So there is obviously a way to close off sections of it, correct?
Yeah.
Can I close off this section of the station?
So what you want to do is basically lock the door on your railgun. Like, it will just be you and Lianka in this kind of I want to say it's kind of the size of a garage, not garage, but like a kind of like a car mechanic's garage. Like there is a bit of space to walk around, but for the most part, it's just a computer bank.
Yeah.
Give me a Comtech roll.
Cool. Because your boys have some crazy ideas going on in their head. Oh Jesus. 5 successes.
As you are not proficient in hacking computers, but you are panicked to all hell. Things are falling apart. You're at the computer, and so you just fly through systems management, just like looking for anything. What could possibly fire! A fire will lock down this section. You hit the a button for a fire code. It klaxon goes off, and the door comes down to seal your section. It's very important that fire does not spread in a space station. So the door comes down, locks you and Lianka in. Sprinklers go off in your section, spraying you. The computers are fine. They are they're coated in a resin to keep them from being affected by any kind of interference. But you have blocked off the phantoms. However, the Weaver is still approaching.
Okay. So they're outside of our room now.
They are now outside of your room.
Okay. Is there, when a room is locked, I obviously being head of security, I feel like I would know this. When a room is locked down like this, is there a way to exit it without ending the emergency?
Yeah, you blow a hole open in the porthole.
The only thing is I would need them in the room with me for me to do that. And Lianka on the other side.
Hey, them's the breaks.
Okay. We're on the bottom floor of this railgun, right?
Yeah.
Which, in my thinking, means there's an elevator to get up higher in the railgun.
Oh, there's a maintenance shaft. I don't think there's an elevator because the moving parts of an elevator don't mesh well with a projectile that runs on magnetism. So unfortunately, it's just,
True.
Hey, you want to get up there? You got to climb.
Okay. Oh, how am I going to force this bitch to climb up a maintenance shaft? We have to go up.
We just closed the door, and I am very happy to be on the other side of it. And you're telling me up?
Up. I'm pretty sure that gold thing might be able to make it through what we closed.
Motherfucker. All right. Well, I've always wanted to die in close proximity to you so that I can go to hell with you. That's fine. She shoulders her submachine gun and is going towards the maintenance shaft.
Yeah. As soon as she's fully in the maintenance shaft, Olesya is going to peek her head in like she's going to start climbing in. And is going to say, perhaps you'll come to hell later, and closes the maintenance shaft and is going to put something in to lock it so that she can't reopen it.
Hey, it's not even a roll. Things lock on space stations.
Mm-hmm.
So you close a hatch.
Oh, and I'm head of security.
You close a hatch and you lock it down, and you hear like pounding on the other side. Bitch, 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 bitch. And you are left alone in this railgun control room.
And where's the Weaver now? Is it
The
in
Weaver
here yet?
is fast approaching. It is almost to like the window of this.
Oh, so the Weaver's
this-
outside.
The Weaver is outside.
Oh, it's surviving in space?
It's
That's so
surviving in the
interesting.
cold of space.
I'm gonna get onto the railgun console. And I'm going to aim it at the Weaver,
Okay.
thus aiming it at myself.
Okay.
That thing is dangerous. I don't know how many more there are of them in this moment, but if I can take one out, that means this situation is one step safer.
All right. I need you to make a ranged attack roll.
Okay. Which is 14 die.
Blowing
Is-
up your face again.
Because it would be 15, but I have a -1 to ranged combat. Okay. That's gonna be 7 successes, no crit fails.
You easily aim the gun straight down as the Weaver approaches. This projectile, it's not large. The idea of it is that it has so much
Force.
kinetic energy behind it that it is simply explosive in its release. And you fire. The Weaver, as you hit it, you see that gold shimmering field around it shatters. I need you to make a panic roll.
Absolutely. So that is a 13. Because I rolled a 6.
Catatonic. You're doomed. You collapse to the floor and can't move, rambling or staring blankly into oblivion until your panic stops. There's something in Olesya that just says, it's time. As this field cracks around the Weaver, some force hits your mind like a psionic wave that just sends this flight response. It would be a fight or flight response, but it's had the kind of most detrimental effect, and it's a freeze response. You just stop. And you stop and just kind of hit the floor as the entirety of your structure is ripped apart from this railgun and sends you shooting out into space. The railgun is based over this structure. And I need to roll now to see if there is any backfire into the railgun itself. You do not have line of sight of Lianka. And you can't hear her voice as you see the base of the structure explode and the fire move up the cannon. The entirety of the structure is destroyed as you float through the void of space and are incapacitated. And I think that's a good spot to pause things as we go to break.
What the fuck, Patrick?
Chekhov's fucking hand grenade.
Go ahead, get a drink, have a quick break, and we will come back in 10 minutes. Welcome back. Some things happened. And we are going to actually cut into an elevator. As Buttercup closed the doors and just started the ascent toward her office with Dr. Idlewood on the ground. The lift is just empty, like it's just the two of you as the, gears kick in, just riding your way up. Silence.
Am I even conscious?
You are conscious at this point, but it's a great deal of your energy and effort to remain conscious. Like, you are aware of blood loss, you're aware of shock, you are aware of any number of things that are kind of your body trying to protect you, but also acting against you. Like, it doesn't want you to feel this because this is bad. And so there are so many mechanisms within your own body that are like, stop. And you are actively fighting all of those things. I will allow you to do a medicine roll. And either it is a difficulty of, I'll say 4 to do it on yourself, or a difficulty of 2 to instruct Buttercup in a way where they can do the things that need to be done.
Yeah, because Buttercup right now is trying to figure out how to work Band-Aids.
Yeah,
That's the only
I'm
thing
going
that she
to.
recognizes.
I'm going to do my very best to have Buttercup get me to a point where I can be helped.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is going to be a lot of muttered one-word things. The first one being medkit. But I'm rolling a health thing. Cool. This is first aid, correct?
Actually, I'm sorry. I'm mistaken. You're not rolling first aid. You're rolling command because you're telling someone else to do it.
Okay, then I'm gonna roll first aid. Because my command is not great.
Or I'll tell you what. It'll be either manipulation or medical aid.
I'm gonna try to do first aid on myself, I think.
Okay. Difficulty 4.
I'm gonna be like, hey, help me sit up, please. Like, just push me against the wall, give me that thing. I have her shoot me with adrenaline, because apparently we have those in the med kits. That's it. That's all I'm gonna ask her to do.
Yeah.
I
I
also
will.
get the sense that she might be squeamish from blood. How is Buttercup with blood?
Actually, pretty okay with this. She's been trying to put band-aids on you this whole time. They've been like
Great. Great.
picking out the sparkliest ones for you, and
Oh, that's so sweet. Okay. Medical aid. I have -2 because it's empathy based. And then I have
are you sure I can't help?
plus. Just. If I start falling, don't let my head hit the floor.
I can do it. I promise I can help you.
I'm at max stress. Am I allowed to push rolls?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you are at a point where you are like your hands are trembling. You are trying to work off of instinct rather than intellect, because your brain is telling you you're dying, and it's hard to kind of clamp down on that blaring message. So you have to rely on just automatic training to be like, what do I do for a perforation? Okay, do this and this and this and this. What do I do for a fractured deltoid, or fractured clavicle to your shoulder. And you are having to be so sterile about this. This can't be you. You're not operating on you. You are operating on a patient that is in this room. And I'll tell you what, Buttercup, I will allow you to roll a first aid roll and add any of your successes to Dr. Idlewood's.
That's medical aid, correct?
Yes.
Which I have nothing in, but I'm still going to roll because I want to help.
If this doesn't work, I'm using the goo gun.
On
Buttercup,
yourself?
with your singular success, you are able to meet the difficulty as you, like, hey, you're trying really hard, and Dr. Idlewood keeps on, like, listing off things that they need, and you're pulling them out of the med kit and handing them over as you're also trying to apply band-aids, because, hey, simple fact, you need to stop blood. So you're just whatever they need they can have, but also stop the blood. So you're handing these things over. Dr. Idlewood, Buttercup is a passable assistant, as you are able to kind of brute force your way into being healthy once more. Return yourself to 1 HP.
Cool. I keep my super bad injury though, right?
Yeah.
That's what I figured.
And
So this
stress
totally
and
means
pain.
I can go to med school now.
I mean, yes, you can do anything you set your mind to, but no.
Hey, I watched like 20 seasons of different medical shows, so I'm totally a doctor.
Does that make me a Jedi?
Yeah.
I like this logic, and I've lost enough blood that I don't care. Can we? Where are we? What's going on?
We're in an elevator, on the way up to my office.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I kind of did my thing to that Typhon that was attacking. So we left it downstairs, so hopefully it doesn't come back after us. I didn't kill it. Sorry, I'm not. I think I need the actual weapon to do that, but I don't have a weapon, and we still need more band-aids for you. I don't have enough band-aids.
Yeah, I can keep. I. Thank goodness these things have painkillers. Holy shit.
Yeah, but we need more band-aids because you
Also-
have to get better because I cannot do this by myself.
You did your brain thing. Take one of these, and I'm gonna hand her another one of my syringes because I have so many of them and do not need them.
Okay. When she like just jabs it.
Yeah, give yourself back 3 side points that you replenish your body with. You feel the elevator continue to rise and rise and rise. You're in this like really elegant elevator. It has mahogany with a kind of marble inlay on it, golden filigree around. The buttons have a satisfying press as they like mechanically thunk into place. There's good lighting and it's spacious enough, like this rounded elevator that you can just kind of like total wingspan open your arms up in as you rise up and up and up the steeple past the bridge. You actually hear like some kind of muffled sounds as you pass the bridge. Boom. And you move past that all the way up to the top of the steeple, the executive suite. The doors, bing, open up. There is lush carpeting. The walls are fantastically modern in their very light decorative touch, except for the banners that Buttercup has hung in various spots on the wall. There's the desk where your assistant, Mina Peters, is sitting, and she's, Buttercup, hi! Hoping that I'd run into you right now. Now, you have a couple of things happening today. We definitely have to get the board into the demonstration rooms. They should be running on the tour now. You're kind of running late for that. I'm going to need you to hustle to get down there if you actually want to lead them around. Are you feeling okay? Do you maybe need a bit of your medication? I have some on hand. Here, she pours a bottle in her hand, and she's like, if that's what's slowing you down, I totally get it. But we really got to impress the board if we're gonna keep things ship shape around here.
I have a question.
Were they not impressed enough with yesterday?
You're not with them?
No, I was, but we got a little bit separated after the demonstration. So I really wanted to know if they were impressed, but they were in kind of a rush.
They didn't message you. And she like frantically goes to your
Patrick.
messages. Yes.
Patrick, I have 2 questions.
Yes.
One, is that Buttercup's prescription?
I need you
2,
to
is
make-
that a person?
I need you to make a medicine roll. Not a first aid roll. This is a medicine roll Difficulty is
This
high.
is not going to end well. This is not going to end well. I still have my minus 2 from panic.
Yeah. Or wait, you know what?
Awesome.
I will actually let you re-roll that because you had like a kind of a stretch where you were not in danger. So reduce your stress level by, I'll be generous, I'll give you 3. Reduce your Buttercup
Awesome.
as well. Reduce your stress level by 3 as you kind of had a time to breathe and oof.
So I'm not stressed again. I'm not stressed at all.
Must be nice.
Can I push it?
I
can push it now.
Yeah, you can push it. You can
Wait,
raise your stress by 1. Or well, yes, 1 for now, but
Perfect. Exactly
yes.
what I wanted. It's gonna go up. Being a 10 is kind of comforting. Can't get any worse. I re-roll everything that isn't a success.
Yes, everything that isn't
That's
a
how this
success,
works?
including the stress die.
Awesome. I'm gonna roll these physically because
Oh,
I don't want to struggle.
also critical fails stay.
Oh. Then actually, never mind.
Okay, in that case,
I'm just gonna get more critical fails if I do that.
yeah.
I think 5 successes might be the best that I'm gonna do.
You are a medical professional. You have oversight on all medication that passes onto this station. This medication has no shape or size or color that you are familiar with in all of your catalog of medications that you have in your mind. It is the effects you have no idea about. You have no basis for which to know what it is Buttercup is putting into their body. However, you do know that if this has been their medication for a long period of time, this isn't poison. They're not being like intoxicated. But beyond that, you don't know it because you just simply don't know what on earth it is.
Do I get an answer to my second question?
I realize that you have paranoia. But you have not in any instance seen a mimic turn into a person. And when a person has been turned into a phantom, they have not crossed the threshold back into being a human. Once they are that creature, they are that creature. What you are seeing is a person, a human, who has a mystery medication that they are enthusiastically giving to your boss.
Yeah. Probably a person. I'm back at 10 stress, I think.
I think you are.
Which is great.
Well, I do want to take my medicine, but I
How
really
long
have an
have you been
urgent call to
taking
make.
that?
Oh, for a while, I think, since
Oh,
forever.
she's been on it
That
pretty much
specifically?
as long as she's been on station. I mean,
I
it's-
wasn't asking you. I wasn't asking you.
Oh, I'm-
Yeah, I've been on it for a while, but
I
I
just
forget
wasn't
it sometimes.
actually-
I forgot it. No, I didn't forget because you gave it to me. I'm always losing it too. I'm
No,
bad
look at
about
that.
that.
Is that a pill that you've been taking? That pill. Look at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that's what you do. You take the medicine they tell you to take.
I've never seen that before.
Oh, well, we should go into my office so I can make this call because it's from Earth and I really probably should make it. Because last time
Oh,
I avoided that for too long, I got into huge trouble. But you didn't. Don't tell anybody I
yeah,
told you that. That's like way above
Gilbert.
your clearance level.
Gilbert wants to talk to you, Buttercup. It's kind of urgent.
Okay, I want to take that, then I'll come back out here and deal with this. Is that okay?
Oh, right away, right away. Yes, yes. And she leads you into your office. Starts up the quantum entanglement field that allows you to communicate directly with Earth. And sure enough, this very crude image is just like, and it's the kind of pixelated face. Buttercup, is that you? What the hell is you doing up there? We got ourselves all kinds of bells and whistles that are going off down here. We're about losing our mind. What are you doing up there?
Oh no, we're just having the tour. I'm getting ready to take my medication. What's going on there?
We, you got a lockdown. We lost contact with the board, and we're getting blackouts over here. We're getting all kinds of alarms are coming off. What's going on up there? What are you doing?
Well, the board really wanted to be impressed, but they didn't give me a clear answer on if they were or not with our demonstration.
Buttercup, I'm gonna need you to focus on this one. This ain't time for a yak about. I need to know what's happening up there on the station.
Well, there was this thing that happened, and then we went to the security office, and I fell asleep for a little while. And then we came out of the security office, and there was I don't know what you call it. I mean, it attacked us, and the doctor's kind of injured, but I'm taking care of it. I put some band-aids on it.
I need you to get a handle on this. This is serious stuff here. This is what brings down a company. We lose a space station, they ain't gonna look at us twice, and they'll just dump us. It's not gonna be pretty, and I'm gonna be left holding the bag as this place all collapses around you. I'm looking out for you, but there's only so much I can do from a million miles away. Can you? Tell you what. We need to get this containment breach all quieted up. So, you give me an hour. I'm getting all them eggheads down here to figure something out, but by God, Buttercup, I'm losing. I'm tearing out my own hair here. I don't.
Well, you shouldn't do that. You should take your medication and calm down.
Buttercup, I indulge you in everything you do, and I'm more than happy to. But sometimes I need you to step up to the plate. Otherwise, what are you doing up there?
You bitch.
Oh, I think the doctor wants to talk to you.
This is a private conversation. This is whoever heard this. This is a non-disclosure agreement.
She leans up in front of the camera, bandaged as fuck, bleeding, like, visibly. With all due respect, sir, you are not here in this situation. You do not understand the pressures of this situation. Your life is not in danger. I understand that image is very important to this company, but your image will mean nothing in the face of all of the deaths that have happened and will happen especially if one of the only people with their head on straight gets just verbally beaten into submission by an old man so far away that he can't do anything to help the situation. Treat the only person who is going to treat you with respect with any semblance of the amount that she is so willing to give you, and maybe it will give her the confidence she needs to help anything happen in a way that will help anything. Otherwise, stop wasting your money on a phone call so that you can berate people and do nothing. Because this recording that you're getting to say that you tried, now that I'm here, will not cover your ass. None of this will. Do your very best to keep in mind that there is a lot of physical evidence just floating out here, waiting to find all of the things that have been going on and all of the mismanagements at your name. Now, please, when you come back to talk to my lovely friend and boss, try to do so with some of that southern charm your fake accent implies. Thank you. And she goes back to slump against another wall.
I'm gonna need you to make me a command roll, as you are very clearly making a command of someone.
This is not going to end well.
No, it's not.
I don't
The
think I
dice
can
are
help
not a
with this
fan
either.
of me.
Can I?
The dice are not a fan of me today.
I'll tell you what.
This has only made the situation worse, and that's fine, honestly.
If Buttercup, if you would like to also roll a command roll, you will accept all of the complications as well.
Holy shit. That's the first roll I've gotten in so long that doesn't have any critical failures.
So, with
I pushed it and got some successes.
all right. So, with 7 successes in total, this face, it's hard for this face to convey emotion, and yet there's a contrition to it. Maybe a bit verbose at a time when I'm not experiencing the brunt of these complications. So, before I do anything drastic, I'll say it's up to you, the good doctor, to make sure that this ship gets righted, because I think we both see Buttercup for who she is, and I love her to death. But my faith is elsewhere.
Your faith is misplaced.
Well, we'll see about that. You have, I'll give you 8 hours. And then I want to pick up this phone here and hear the all clear that everything's A-okay. I think that's generous enough. Do we have an accord?
Sure.
Well, peaches and gravy, let's bring this on home. He cuts the call, and Mina Peters is on her tablet, and she's like, Wonderful. I've scheduled the call for 8 hours from now. I'm gonna need you to be prompt on this one because Gilbert gets a little upset. But I will be out at my desk for a moment, getting your medication ready, and then I'd like to go through the day so that we have a little, so we're on the same page as to where you're going, what you're doing, and then we'll have, you can make some more banners. That'll be fun. And she totters off to her desk, leaving you kind of in an empty, echoing office.
Just look over very slowly at Buttercup. I am so sorry.
Why didn't they care more about what's going on?
They don't care about us out here. Buttercup? There's one way to get back, and it's in this room. One way to reach out. Not even the communications department has this. The guys that organize transportation between here and Earth. They don't care about this station, and they don't care about the people in it. He struck an accord for nothing, because there's nothing he can do one way or the other. Because he wants to protect an investment. And you'd think that they could treat you with some respect about putting you here with it.
Right. Okay. Does Buttercup have a window?
Yeah, this office has the best view of all of the Colossus. You're kind of, because of the way the structure is, the steeple kind of bends over all of it. And so you kind of have this panorama of the entirety of it. So you're kind of aware of the fact that the sun is a bit brighter and the shields seem to be flickering a bit more as more and more debris strikes it. At a certain point in
See the
time,
railgun?
at a certain point in time, you do see the flashes as the railgun fires and breaks apart so many incoming asteroids. And as your attention is drawn that way, you see like a brief kind of engagement. That's not the word for it, but that's what's kind of happening. You see small shapes descending on that railgun, and then you see the railgun marks a new trajectory downward, fires, and the whole thing self-destructs. And as you see this, there's even ways for your office. There's smart screens on the windows that you can just immediately just like zoom in on anything that you want, anything that you see on the Colossus. So you're easily able to pick up. Oh my God, that's a body being projected out. Is that... Oh my God, is that Olesya? And before you have kind of like the cognizance to understand how you would go about shooting yourselves out into space in order to save the limp body of Olesya, you see from the wing of the Colossus, several lights are launched outward into space. They travel quickly.
Doctor, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
How long does it take to send a transmission to Earth?
For us? Or
Yeah,
for
like
you?
a large file. If I wanted to send a really large file.
I mean, you can have live conversations with people, so probably about as long as it takes to download the thing.
The unfortunate thing is that the communication system for Buttercup to Gilbert is just between the two. It is so expensive. It is so technologically advanced that there is literally just, it's a walkie-talkie between two individuals. However, just sending a file, just solidly sending that message through space would probably take about an hour-ish.
Okay, so I'm going to need your help because I want to send something to Earth, but I want it to take a little while because I don't want them to know that I it's a surprise. I want to send a surprise, but I want the surprise to be open at a certain time because, it should be a gift.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
Could you help me do that to send this nice surprise to some friends that I don't know that I have yet?
Absolutely.
Okay, so we're going to do that, and then we're just going to let's see what we can get armed up with, and we can go on our way.
As you say that, from a vent close to the ceiling, it gets knocked out, and a voice comes out. It's like, I can help with transmissions of whatever you're trying to send. And you look up, and Dr. Idlewood, you recognize Tracy Meeks peeking out from the vent. I got here. Really sorry I listened in on that, but I can help with transmissions if you'll help me not die.
Of course, I'll help you not die.
Well, come on in. Don't hang up out there for so long. And let's seal that up really good after you get in.
I just hand the goo gun over. Buttercup.
It's not far off the ground. Like, the ceiling isn't like, the ceiling is huge. This is a huge vault ceiling, but the vent is not like 20 feet up in the air. And yet she falls with the ungracefulness of someone who does not participate in sports, as you see like her dark skin catch the soft light in here. Her hair gets like entirely in her face as she just kind of slumps to the floor and kind of tries to brush herself off, and she's like,
I try to help her up, but then she pulls me down on accident because I'm so fucked up.
Hi, sorry, please don't tell her I'm here because she's looking for me and I do not want to die.
Don't worry. This is about as safe as it gets.
I thought I was in the clear when Hitomi got eaten by a mimic, but like, she is still being persistent and I am kind of running out of ideas.
I don't know. We're sending a message and then we're getting armed?
That sounds like a great idea. We should do that like so fast because there's like aliens and we need to be off of this place now. Yeah. Let's get on that. And as she is able to easily open up communication networks and start that message for you. We're going to cut away. Bartholomew, You are deep within the bowels of the reactor. Well, not to the reactor just yet, but there is a hallway
Yeah.
leading directly there in front of you.
And you said it's dark now,
It's
or
a little
no?
it's darkened, like there's a kind of red emergency lighting system. Kind of yeah. So you're
Okay.
walking in low light. You're not walking in no light. You are just kind of not seeing. There's longer shadows. It's hard to get all the all of the details.
Then yeah, I think Bart's reaction was to kind of slump a little bit, but still keep moving forward. He doesn't want to make too much noise, but he still does have his little pistol by his
Um,
side still.
I will say, having a short elevator ride, kind of a moment to calm yourself. You remove 2 levels of stress.
Okay. I only had
Um,
2.
So you walk down this corridor, and as you get to the end, it opens up to this enormous space. It dwarfs that cathedral of armory that you walk through. It is just so massive, and in the center of it, just a column, a huge monstrosity of steel and iron and lead and glowing. There is the hum of the reactor. You, I think, are at least cognizant enough to know that a nuclear reactor is not, it's very temperamental. So you like keep your space to the periphery, and as you're kind of like walking around the edge of it, give me an observation roll.
No. Hold on. Observation. How many did you want me to have? How? Because I can push it if one isn't enough. I got 1
You
success.
see a console, and on it is a coffee cup next to a coffee cup.
No. I fucking shit. Bart stands immediately still and is trying to see, like, or think of, like, okay, would I be able to tell which one's the fake? How do I shoot just both with a pistol? Okay. And sees if he can be quick enough to just pop both of them.
Hold on just
And
2
hope.
seconds. I actually think we lost connection for a second.
Oh no.
Ah. Oh no.
Stream cut.
Ah, that's annoying. Okay. Well,
It was one of your
let's
Typhons.
let's transition. Okay. I think we're back. Sorry about that. Things got a little intense, and Twitch decided that it was scared. And so let's return. You see the 2 coffee cups.
Okay. So Bart will he's kind of contemplating whether or not he'd be able to tell the difference between the real coffee mug versus the mimic, and it just attempts to shoot both. That just like a pop pop.
You shoot one and it cracks into ceramic. And you see the other one twitch. And before you have a chance to do it, you feel a wave pass by you, sweep the coffee cup off the console into the wall with such force and ferocity that it immediately splatters into a dark ichor and like twists up and becomes the corpse of a mimic on the floor. You look behind you to see a gnarled old man hunched over, wearing a puffy jacket, a knit cap, and with small wisps of gray hair falling over his very crooked nose. What are you doing in my house?
Holy shit! Oh my god! I could have shot your hand by accident. Holy
You
shit!
can't shoot
Okay.
me. I live here.
Well, I like your
I
logic,
am
but
master of this domain. It is mine, and you cannot hurt me.
beautiful. Hey, thanks. Hi. I don't know that we've met formally. My name is Bartholomew. I'm the admin for the ship. I'm sure that I've either spoken with you via email or one of your subordinates.
No one talks to Sergey. Sergey is singular, is on mission, and you will. Oh, Bartholomew, you. Honored to meet you. You run ship. I have some suggestions I would like to push forward.
Yeah. Yes. I'll do you a favor if you could help me out. There's a lot going on right now that should not be going on, and Priya told me before some not great events happened that you'd be the man to fix it, and we really, in her honor, need to get that done. We need to override the lock on both the core flushing and the tilting of the ship.
Oh, yes. You restart the core. Yes, I do it sometimes for fun. Come with me. I will, we'll figure this out. You see a wave of, like, purplish energy, a hue kind of vibe off of him, and instead of walking, it just kind of propels him forward as he leads you over to kind of a small antechamber that doesn't match the exterior of this hard steel and gantries and catwalks with all kinds of industrial feel to it. There's just a small off to the side room with a cot, a small rug, a well-worn lazy boy, and an old box television, a tube, like the old tube with the antennas sticking out of it and everything. And he says, "It's okay. I will restart core. It's all up here. It's fine. You'll do me a favor though. I want a bigger TV."
Oh my god. I have just the one for you. It's got your name all over it. Absolutely.
Yes. We are in business. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
When I restart core, it's going to a flood area with radiation. You die, and place restart Oh yes, a radiation kills. It kills. I have shield to
Yep.
protect me, but you die. It's brave sacrifice. I commend you on your work. You are. Oh no. Ah. Okay, we're back. He's like, yes, you make brave sacrifice. I commend you on your bravery and everything that you do for this station.
Now, hold on. Is there literally any other option?
I mean, you could go up into a security room, but I having cleaned place for a while now. It's got a lot of clutter. It's kind of it
Oh,
needs a bit of a.
that's fine.
Oh,
That's cool. I'm fine with clutter.
okay, no judgment. I put a lot of things up there, and it's
Never-
just okay.
Never judgment.
All right, yeah,
Judgment free.
let's get. I'm surprised I haven't come up more in conversation for you. The board thinks very highly of me. They don't bring me up. It's strange. All right, let's.
Yeah, I agree. I think that we should maybe get you a little bit more comfy of a
I
spot.
mean, you've been spending billions of dollars every year to keep me alive. So this is. It's strange you don't know about this.
Yeah. Yeah. Strange I don't know about a lot, actually. So, want to show me the room? And then it's not going to flush radiation everywhere.
Oh,
Just
not
this
everywhere.
one.
Just in here. Just in here. You'll be security room, right? You clean up a little bit while you're in there. It's.
Sure,
Is,
sure. Yeah.
Is Sophia still in charge? It's been a while since I've checked in on. Is Sophia still head of station?
Head of station.
She
Buttercup?
no Sophia. She bring me here to run station. She run experiments.
She run experiments. No,
Is
ma-
Sophia not
I
in
know that name.
charge anymore? I don't. Who's
No.
who's in charge?
technically, Buttercup.
I don't know this Buttercup. Did Sophia die? She was very old.
Maybe.
Sophia,
Probably. No.
Dr. Sophia
Maybe she
Amani.
got sent back.
Dr. Sophia Amani. She's
Dr. Sophia Amani. In research and development?
oh yeah, she does the research for diseases. She's her son is his degenerative disease that she's working on.
What?
I think why she founded station. I don't understand why you don't know this. This station has been running for 2 decades now. I don't understand how you don't know this.
They tell me what they want to tell me. I guess.
All right. Well, it's tangle we untangle later. Right now, you probably want to be
Yeah.
in security room while I jumpstart this reactor.
Okay,
And
yeah.
as you're saying this, you hear. Oh,
No.
who's
What the fuck is
knocking
that?
at door? We leave there
No.
to an office. As Olesya, you open your eyes to bookcases and a desk and chairs and a well-maintained marble floor. What do you do? Olesya, what do you do?
What? Wait, what happened?
You awaken on a
I do
tile
what
floor.
now?
You awaken on a marble floor facing a desk. And behind it, you see Dr. Sophia Amani.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me. What are you doing here?
You try so hard to kill yourself, and it is making my job so difficult. You charge into the artery, and I have to bring that Typhon down on that whoever he was in charge. You charge here and there, and I have to cut systems in order to get you where you need to go so things don't come after you, and you still insist on making these moronic last stands. Do you know how hard it is to keep someone alive when they insist on trying to kill themselves?
You did all of this.
And I would appreciate some gratitude.
For what?
For putting all of my work into making sure you are alive.
And killing all of these other people.
And that's the sacrifice you make. You decided that these dangers are fine to parade around in. I had to make those sacrifices so that you would stay alive.
Oh, you are a mad scientist, aren't you? The one we read about in fiction, the ones who think they are stronger and more powerful and better than other humans because they are smart.
I am not better than everyone else. I have a goal, and I am motivated.
People's lives do not come for a goal.
Don't you tell that to your friend, Lianka, who you so cavalierly left to die in that railgun.
That is not how it was supposed to happen.
Oh, that was not how it was supposed to happen. That was not how it was supposed to happen. You are a child. You do childish things, and you expect none of these consequences not to happen to you.
Do I still have that grenade on me?
You have none of your weapons.
God damn it. Smart
You
bitch.
think I am a moron that I leave you with a gun to shoot me in the face?
No. That would be too easy.
Now, grow up. Be the security that you are supposed to be in, and protect the station and keep yourself alive. I don't understand why you do this.
Protect this station. Okay. And I would like to lunge across the desk at her.
She uses her powers to sweep you to just with her hand right into the wall. Grow up! Stop with these.
Grow up. It is amazing that I am told to grow up when I am doing my job.
Then do your job. Keep your friends alive. I have put so much work into them, and for you to just let them die with just a sweep of your hand. I want to be a part of the gun. I want to shoot the gun. I think you're muted.
Nope, my mic just did not pick that up. Interesting. You are no longer human, I can see. We are the monsters that we fight ourselves.
Will you
about.
stop with this childish human and a monster? Those are things that we use to help ourselves. That is it. Don't stop mythologizing them. Stop making them into these beasts. The chimera, the unicorn. These things. You do not see them as the necessary tools that they are.
Yeah, too far gone.
It doesn't matter. I just need you to survive for long enough to get the medicine that I need, and that is it. That is all I require. So just stay alive, or more crew will be your responsibility.
No.
If you insist on being a child, you will sit in timeout. She presses a button, and doors all lock, and the bookcase behind her opens, and she steps into it. Stay. And that is where we will end the session today. Thank you for persisting with us through some technical difficulties. I have been the narrator, Patrick. You can catch me on Blue Sky. I'm Mr. Patrick Cakes, and I will throw it over to Janie.
Hi, I'm Janie. I play Buttercup, the person in charge, kinda. Well, officially, who has no idea what in the world they're doing. You can find me here for now, and I think I'm supposed to do something else, but I always forget. So
Okay, we'll throw it over to Derryk.
When I get you, Patrick, when I get you, I spaced myself and I still somehow survived. This bitch, I'm sorry. I'm Derryk. I use they, she, and he pronouns. I'm going through a minor crash out right now. I have been, and I guess I will continue to be Olesya. There's no past tense for me. Only present and future, I guess. You can find me out on the interwebs at Derryk Does RP. That's DERRYKDOESRP. Or roleplay, depending on which one I can get. I'm not spelling roleplay for you because we play TTRPGs. Or you can find me over at my own personal AP, Fables of the Magisterium, where I pick up rocks and throw them at my players to see what they do about it. And I will pass it over to Flynn because I am floored.
Yeah. My name is Flynn. Funny that you pass it over to me because you're floored. I'm also floored. I use any pronouns, and I have been playing Bartholomew, who uses he, him pronouns. I am only here, so support everybody at the table. That's crazy. Okay, and I pass it over to Luci.
Hi, I'm Luci. You can find me at Luci the Crow or the Crow's Table anywhere on the internet. Crow has an E there at the end. And I have been playing. I go by any pronouns. I gotta remember. I'm gonna do it in order. My brain is working at full capacity, and I'm not stressed at all. But somebody who is stressed all the way, maximum stress, is who I was playing, Dr. Amelia Idlewood, who is so glad that she does not have to unpack why she is so angry at this random man.
So, I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. We will be back next week, same time, where maybe there's a question or two these players would like to ask.